June sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say the 15th.
Sure. My exams are over in May, so.
Might do. 9 a.m. That's not bad. We'd need to get to Dublin by 7. So we'll take the air coach at 4.
That's really expensive.
Well, yeah, June is peak time.
I don't know if I can afford that. I'm gonna have to ask for extra shifts.
What do you mean? Just ask your parents for money.
I'm not asking my parents for money.
Why not? I ask my parents for money all the time. It's not like they will be mad.
I'm not asking my parents for $2,000.
Sorry.
You know, sometimes it's like you live on a whole nother planet.
What do you mean?
Like, you sling your credit card around like money isn't even real. You go into a shop, you see something like, you buy it. You know, if I see something I like in a shop window, I look at it and go, that looks nice, maybe I'll come back for it. And I never do. But you walk into a shop like you own the place. And I stink behind you trying to pretend like I don't exist. Everything is handed to you on a silver platter.
That's not true. I struggle too.
Having to sell your dad's Rolls Royce is not a struggle.
It was a Beamer.
You see how you sound? You know what I had growing up? A second-hand Fiat Panda, and when it broke down, we had to wait months to get it fixed. You don't know what it's like.
Sorry. I really don't know how it's like. But tell me. I really want to know.
You really want to know?
Yes, I really want to know. We're friends. Tell me.
Well, it was tough on my parents, and like, even as a kid I knew. Like, there was weeks where they didn't know how they were going to feed us. And they'd try and make a game of it. They'd turn off the lights and wrap up warm in blankets in the living room in front of a fire. And I outgrew shoes faster than they could afford to replace them, but I never went barefoot. And when it was time for me to get my secondary school uniform, I stood in this little tiny changing room with a beige curtain drawn over. I stood there looking at myself in my new uniform, and it was like a novelty. My own uniform. Fresh, fitting, clean. Before then, there were always hand-me-downs, and the sleeves would be pre-chewed. There'd be slit in the neck because it was worn so much, and it was always 5 sizes too big. So I stood there, looking in the mirror, feeling all dressed up, but it didn't last. Went out and went unpaid, and she looked at the price and mumbled something under her breath. I don't know what she said. But years later, they'd say, all that for a quest, and only for them to grow out of it in just a year. And on the street I grew up in, it was rough. And the kids, even if they're smaller than you and weren't threatening, they had bigger brothers to be scared of. They all started boxing by the time they were 3. And I want to learn to defend myself. But you know, my mom thought I was too soft, and so I took up Taekwondo. I'd go in my regular tracksuit, everyone else was in their kit with their belt wrapped around them. We'd run around in a mat for half an hour, do some stretches and kick the air. My mum could tell I wasn't enjoying it, so the next time came around to pay, she suggested I try something different. And my parents spent so much money for me to not learn how to defend myself. in school. We got these like government funded lunches. And the fruit was rotten, the bread was stale, the fillings in the sandwiches, it tasted weird, like they'd been sat in the warehouse for weeks. The juice cartons were moldy on the inside. And the water, even the water, it tasted like the plastic had seeped into it. So after a few years of half-eaten lunches, my parents made sandwiches from home for us to take with us. And the thing is, I was lucky. Some of the kids in that school, that was the only meal they ate the whole day. And like, my parents, they gave me more than they could.
I didn't know. That must have been horrible.
You see, it wasn't really, I think it was hard, but I begrudged them too much. I could have been much happier with less. And like, I don't mind asking for extra shifts. I'm not asking my parents for money.
Okay, I understand. But do you want to change it to September or August? Like, it's cheaper, you don't need to have extra shifts, and for me that's also good.
No, it's okay. June is okay.
Are you sure? Like, we can change it.
No, June's okay. Really.